You know the name of his brother. Everyone does. His brother stole fire from the gods and paid for it with eternal torment, becoming a legend that has outlived 1,000 empires. But you do not know his name, and that is exactly how he wanted it. His name was Epimetheus. Say it once, because you will likely never hear it again. Hesiod recorded him as a Titan, brother to Prometheus, whose name means forethought. Epimetheus means the opposite, the one who understands only once it is already too late. Before humanity had fire or tools, the gods gave the two brothers one task: walk among the newly formed creatures of earth. Give each one a gift to help it survive. Prometheus wanted to plan the distribution carefully, but Epimetheus, eager and impulsive, asked to do the giving himself, so Prometheus agreed, and Epimetheus began. He gave the bear its claws, the deer its speed, the bird its wings, the fish its gills, the tortoise its shell, delighting in every creature that walked away better equipped. He did not plan or count. He simply gave, because giving felt good in the moment. Then he reached the very last creature in line, a small, soft, unarmored thing standing upright on two legs, the human. And Epimetheus looked into his open hands and found them empty. He had given everything away. His brother, watching this unfold, was horrified. So Prometheus did what Epimetheus could never have done. He thought ahead. He stole fire from the halls of the gods, hidden inside a fennel stalk, and gave it to humanity, so the one creature left with nothing might at least have warmth and light. You already know what happened to him for that. Zeus chained Prometheus to a mountain and sent an eagle to devour his liver every day, only for it to regrow every night. An eternal punishment for an act of foresight. But notice this: Epimetheus caused the problem. His brother only fixed it, yet Prometheus became legend, while Epimetheus quietly vanished from the story. There was one more punishment coming, aimed directly at him. Zeus wanted revenge against humanity too, so the gods crafted the first woman, molded from clay and given breath and beauty beyond comparison: Pandora. Each god gave her something, and she was given, as a gift, to Epimetheus. Prometheus had warned his brother never to accept any gift sent down from Zeus. He knew Epimetheus would say yes before understanding what he agreed to, and that is precisely what happened. Epimetheus welcomed her instantly, charmed the way he was charmed by everything, without looking past that moment's pleasure. She carried a sealed jar, what later tradition would call Pandora's box. Inside it, the gods had packed every hardship that did not yet exist in the world: sickness, old age, grief, envy, toil, madness. Pandora opened it, whether from curiosity or because she was crafted specifically to be unable to resist. Everything inside escaped into the world and could never be put back. Only one thing remained trapped at the bottom: hope. And once again, Epimetheus stood at the center of a catastrophe he never saw coming, because he never once thought to look. Here is what the poets rarely lingered on. After fire, after Pandora, after every hardship in existence poured out because of decisions he made without thinking, Epimetheus simply fades from the mythology. No mountain, no chains, something quieter. He gets erased, a footnote behind his famous brother. Why does that happen? Why do some figures get carved into legend while others, standing right beside them, dissolve into the background? Maybe because foresight makes a better story than hindsight. A hero who sees the future and sacrifices himself for it is compelling. A figure who only understands his mistake after everything has already been ruined is uncomfortable to sit with, because it looks too much like us. You have made decisions that felt right, only to realize far too late what they cost. You have opened doors you were warned not to open, because in the moment, the door looked like nothing more than curiosity. That is the myth's real warning. It was never really about fire, or Pandora, or the gods. It is about two ways a mind moves through time. One half plans ahead, weighs consequences, sees tomorrow before it arrives. The other acts in the moment and only understands the weight of a choice once it has already passed. He did not choose to be forgotten out of humility. He simply never thought about being remembered at all. That, in the end, was the same flaw that caused everything else, not malice. Just a mind that only ever looks backward, understanding the story after it has already ended, the way you might be understanding something about yourself right now, only after hearing his name for the first time. You know the name of his brother. Everyone does. But now, at last, you know his too. And perhaps that is enough.